What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here today for a PSA submission preview video. These are hopefully already packaged up and out the door. I've completed the paperwork online, taking advantage of this $16 deal that they currently have running on 2022-2023 cards. I will not lie. This is a 38 card order. If it wasn't for all the Bowman that I ripped, it was a little tricky. You know, when they rolled that special out, it was 2022 and 2023 only. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. And then I was like, oh, there's a decent amount of stuff that I would like to send that is not part of those years. But we got there. We got there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this. There is nothing absolutely bonkers in here. It's a $2.99 declared value. There's only one card that I think I'm even flirting with that on, and that's even questionable at best because I don't think it's going to 10. So, let's go ahead and roll through these, and I'll show you guys what I'm sending. A lot of baseball, obviously, just because that's what I've ripped a decent amount of recently. Right off the get, we have a Julio Rodriguez base from Topps Chrome Stadium Club. Nice image on that one, but that's pretty standard issue with Topps Stadium Club. Next up from Bowman's Best, Chase DeLautner Gold Auto. It's really hard to see the numbering, but it's hiding right up there. Out of 50. This was out of 2023 Bowman's Best. He was the Guardians/Indians #1 pick last year. He is currently recovering from surgery, but figure we'd send that one in. More from Stadium Club Chrome. Julio Rodriguez, Team of the Future insert. If you remember all from when I ripped those boxes, I was a big fan of a lot of the inserts we got out of there, and I did include some of those. Here's same card, but the Wander Franco. If anyone remembers from that video, I had a really nice Ohtani insert with like the American flag and a bunch of stuff behind it. I really wanted to send that one, but it had a huge print line across the top of it, so I nixed that one. Out of Stadium Club Chrome, Wander Franco base. He's having a really good season so far. Once again, from my Cleveland Indians. Stephen Kwan from Topps Chrome Black. This is the blue refractor. I think this is numbered to 75. Yeah, 75. Stunning looking card. Really underrated set, in my opinion. Topps Chrome Black. I was really impressed with how this looks in hand. Especially out of the card saver. The blue really pops, and the black is like a matte finish. Just a really nice looking card. Topps Series 1, 2022. I'm sorry, Topps Update. Julio Rodriguez, Topps Black Gold. Always a classic one from when I was a kid. Bunch of 2023 Bowman here. First up, Spotlight. This is the Gunnar Henderson. If you watch my Bowman openings, these look fantastic. I think these are going to be kind of tough grades. I had like 6 or 7 of these. Only I think 3 or 4 of them made the cut. Surface issues stand out like these, like a sore thumb. So just kind of keep that in mind. Brett Beatty, very popular right now. Once again, just stunning looking cards. There are numbered versions of these. I didn't pull any. Josh Young. And then I believe this is Jackson. Yeah, Jackson Churio. Hot prospect from last year's. More 2023 Bowman. This was the Rookie of the Year favorites, Adley Rutschman insert. Some prospect cards. I'd be lying if I told you who most of these guys are. Ambrios Tavares, Lunar Glow. Carlos Jorge, Lunar Glow. Lazaro, Lunar Glow. I know he's pretty popular. Julian from the Twins, also very popular. Lunar Glow. Hector Rodriguez, Lunar Glow. Vincent, that guy, Lunar Glow. And then just some base stuff here. And all those, because I did pull a lot more Lunar Glows than those, but I kind of pulled the best ones out. I did a little bit of research on which ones kind of sell better and are a little bit more trendy, and pulled those ones out to send in with this order. Justin Crawford, base Chrome. Spencer Jones, paper base. Spencer Jones, Chrome base. Cam Collier, Chrome base. Another Lazaro, paper base. And a Cam Collier, paper base. I didn't want to get too crazy on the base, both the Chrome and the paper. So I only really picked out like the top 5 or so guys. I only pulled one out of all the Bowman that I opened. I think I only pulled one Drew Jones, and it had a pretty nasty print line on it. So, from the Prism Megas that I opened, here's a Walker Kessler Red Ice and a Palo Red Ice. So I got 2 of the 3 best rookies out of the 3 Prism Megas that I opened. The one that I opened in the pre-recorded video was garbage. The 2 I opened live were pretty good. Gunnar Henderson, this is the silver foil board collector's box thing. You can see it says collector's box on the back. That's got the silver finish on it. Nice looking card there. From Topps Now, the Shohei Ohtani striking out Trout. We got, what do I got of these? 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. More Ohtani, all aces insert. I have 4 of these. Really great looking insert. I love this card. If I get multiple 10s on these, I'll actually probably keep one. Really like this. Same with the WBC thing. And then last but not least, the Julio Rodriguez Blue Sparkle. Picked this up raw at the Hartville show a couple weeks ago. This is the one that, like, if it PSA 10 would technically probably be over $299, but it would be just barely over. And I have a feeling this is getting 9. It is slightly off-centered. You can see the right side is definitely a little thicker than the left. And there is like a surface / roller mark on it. That one, it can go either way. Sometimes they let that stuff slide. Sometimes they don't. It just kind of depends on how common they are on the card. But I think between that and the centering, I think it'll get me. Back centering's definitely off too. That's a little less important. But my best guess, this 9s probably doesn't add a ton of value to it. But when it comes to stuff like this, I would rather just pay the $15 or $16 and get it slabbed and sell it as a PSA 9 than sell it raw and deal with eBay nonsense if I end up moving it on eBay. It's just like an extra level of there's no questions on the condition of this card. If you want to buy it and crack it and try to clean it up or something and get a PSA 10, more power to you. And, you know, maybe it comes back at 10. Like I said, I think it's a pretty solid 9. If it gets the 10, cool. Then I'll have 2 10s. I got the 1 on the back. I could let 1 go. Or maybe I'll even let the 10 go and keep the 9. I don't know. But I really like the way that card looks. So that is the order. We will see how long this takes to get back. I know current bulk, and people in the comments, as always, feel free to let me know down below. What has PSA bulk stuff been running at for you all? It seems like it's still in that 1 month to 5 to 6 week period. I'm recording this on Sunday. My plan is to get this in the mail first thing Monday morning. Not sure when this video is going to go up yet. So it's probably already on its way out to California by the time you all are seeing this making its journey across the country. But yeah, if you've had a recent bulk order specifically with PSA, please let me know in the comments down below. Or if you submitted something like day 1 when this special dropped towards the end of April, where are you at in the pizza tracker? How far along are you? Everything I've been told is ultra modern bulk stuff is just cranking through the system, and that is more than fine with me. I would love to get these back by, let's see, I'm submitting these early May. If I can get these back mid-June, that would be absolutely fantastic. You know, move some of this stuff ahead of the National. This will be an expensive grading bill, like $600 in grading fees plus shipping, etc. So, but that is what we have going off. I do still have, there's, you know, one of the cards that didn't make the cut because of the year restriction was this Evan Mobley Contenders Optic. I think I'm actually going to Beckett this, but I don't want to do it until I know what they're doing with their grading scale. The other one that didn't make the cut was this Sadie Sink auto. I've had this forever. I actually think it looks really clean. It's probably a potential PSA 10. I'm debating where to send this as well. I could include it in here as a standalone, but it just seems random to send a one-off card. So I'll probably just hang on to that raw for right now. But those are the 2 that kind of were like, I didn't really know what to do with because they didn't fit the criteria for the order. And then I have 1 random Manny Ramirez refractor. I'll probably end up sending this to CSG. And then I still have 1 of these random Luka rookies that I found laying around from forever ago that if I could get cheap PSA grading on, I would send it to. I think this is probably a 9. I've always really liked this card. Big fan of the image on this and the old school score. I picked this up raw years ago when his stuff first came out back in 2018, 2019. So that's the order. We'll get her in the mail, see how long it takes to come back, and we'll obviously do the grade reveal video once we get it back in hand. We will catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.